confidence builds in heels and off the floor family. We are back with another episode, and I'm so excited about this episode because the topic of this video is the correct heels to dance in. Let's get straight into the video. I get this question all the time before classes or when women come and say, Mecca, I've never danced in heels before. What are the correct heels to dance in? And honey, oh my gosh, from years of dancing in heels, taking classes, teaching my own classes, I have had a journey and a roller coaster ride with dancing in heels. And I'm going to share my experience with you guys because let me tell you, I'm going to tell you the ahs and the ahs when it comes to these heels. First of all, let me tell you something. Dancing in heels, just like training your body or anything else, is something you have to practice at to get good in. Walking in heels is that. That's why I highly recommend just putting on some heels and walking in heels so you can get used to just being in a space like this. Your toes is here, and this is basically where you are. You are on your tippy toes. You have to get used to that. Your body, your legs, everything has to get used to just being in that, your feet being in that specific position, right? So put on some heels. Walk back and forth in your house. Walk up and down from the one corner to the next in your neighborhood. Get used to walking and just being and standing in heels. Do not think just out of nowhere you're going to come to a heel class, never wear heels, never practice in heels, never just twirl around in heels, and all of a sudden you're going to just be a-okay and know how to do this and going to just be moving light on your feet in these heels. It's not going to happen. Practice just like you do with your body, right? You're not going to go into the gym and immediately never squatted before, never did any squats, don't have any consistency with squatting, and just feel good with squatting and have the perfect form. Not going to happen. So it's the same thing with heels. Muscle memory, feet memory, dancing in heels, walking in heels, standing in heels. Maybe you cook your dinner tonight in heels, okay? So you get it. Wear some heels, throw on some heels. Now, the correct heels to dance in. Number one, first tip, you're going to want heels that are comfortable. That's the first thing. Before you start to get all cute with it and get the skinny heel, you're going to want to get used to dancing in heels. So yes, I highly recommend, before I give you the correct heels to actually dance in, just wearing heels that makes you very comfortable, right? Sometimes you're going to need to have the heels on with a platform and have a thicker heel in the background, like such as what you see here on the screen. Something with that chunky heel that has like a thicker platform that is comfortable. Now, moving on to what is actually making it more comfortable when you are actually dancing in heels, and that's making it safe. When you have your ankles supported. This is, for example, you see here, this is not ankle support. A lot of people, you might see them dance in heels like this, professional dancers, because they are professional, okay? But if you're not a professional dancer, and this is not something that you are doing as far as getting foot massages all the time, you are wrapping your feet up, you are putting your feet in ice baths, and you are putting the icy hot on your feet or doing feet stretches, you do not need to be doing that. You have to be secure with your feet, baby. You got to make sure you are secure. So make sure that your ankles are secure, ankle support. So having heels like this that is supporting the ankle, that you can lace up, or just in general that you have breathing room, is highly recommended. Also, I love having a peep toe because that gives me flexibility in my toes. Your toes can breathe. Sometimes it's hard to dance in heels when you cannot breathe. Your toes cannot breathe. They are like literally squished in like all of this damn leather that is surrounding your feet. That's why peep toes are highly, highly recommended. Now, you see this heel that I'm showing right now on the screen? These are the heels that I dance in. I dance in these heels because why? This is the inch of the heels is not too high. It's like 3 to 4 inches. First of all, it's got ankle support. Second of all, it's stretchy material. Not only I can have flexibility so I can move, I'm not limited. And as far as like, how my foot is going to move, I can move it around in circles. I can go back and forth depending on my movement. If I'm spinning, if I want to just, sit on my ankles and things like that, I'm not limited in my movement because of that. And also at the bottom of the heel, you want to make sure it's not too slippery, that you have grip on the floor. But this also depends on the type of heels this also depends on the type of floor that you are dancing on, depends on the grip. Now, this also take it back to you practicing in heels, because I am now in a space in my life, right, in my journey with dancing in heels, that I've danced in heels so much that no matter what heels I have on, I can actually execute the choreography, because I am not only used to dancing in heels, but because my body is used to dancing in heels, so I know where within myself to strengthen which muscles so I don't bust my ass and fall on my face. Okay? Now, these are the shoe companies that I highly recommend. First of all, the biggest ones that most dancers talk about, I haven't had my experience with these guys, but I hear a lot of dancers talk about these, which is Virgil heels. Highly recommend these. A lot of dancers actually tried them on. They were very comfortable and they were flexible. Now the leather was a little stiff, but like I said, a lot of professional dancers dance in these. So if you're a professional, you're gonna love these. These are more on the pricey side for dancers, like $150, but you do have like installment payments. Link is in the bio for these. Now, moving on to Amazon. I love Amazon. I grab my heels from Amazon all the time. I'll go for this. Peep toe, that means you can see the big toe, the second toe hanging out, breathing room, about 3 to 4 inches, and it's ankle support. It's going to cover the ankle. Sometimes I go for the lace up, sometimes I don't. Now, also you got other heel things, other heel resources, which is listed in the description box below. But like the pictures that I showed you, go for heels like this. But the main thing you want to do is make sure that you are comfortable, make sure that you got some nice grip support, make sure you can move easily in them, and make sure that they are basically securing your ankle. That is it. And if you have any other questions, make sure you just go ahead and you email me at confidenceheelsandheels@gmail.com. And like I said, guys, get used to dancing and walking in heels. There is no other way around it. And I hope you love this video. Share this with somebody that you care about. And yes, with that being said, make sure that you check out all the resources and tools and products available that we have for you in the description box below. We have the Love Her Guide. If you need to get more in tune with loving yourself, we have our Confide in You program. If you want to get back into dancing where you are, as dance program from home, we have Get Your Shit Together guide. We have Artist Seducing Your Desires guide. If you want to get more in tune with, just like figuring out what you want for yourself in your life, and just check out all the other episodes at what we have as far as information that you need off the floor for dance wise. All right, so see you in the next episode. Thank you for tuning in. Keep confiding in you. See you guys with peace and love.